So guys, here are my loofahs that we've picked. And I'm going to be drying some with air flowing over them. Keep turning them every day so they don't get into a problem like this. This is definitely some mold, but I just was online because this is my first year growing them. And so you can learn with me with this trial about loofahs. I also was thinking to myself, should I have pulled leaves away when I started seeing these developing? And yeah, you should. You should give them a little more sunlight. Just remove as many of those large leaves to let sunlight in, but not too many, because it helps in the process of drying and growing. So, you know, you learn things as you go, as you see problems exist. So I'm going to take this upstairs. We're going to be drying. We'll see what happens when I try and peel this off and dry this at 200 degrees with the door open. But I'm going to take this one. This one feels good. This morning when I was, listen.
Well, hold it to your mic.
Yeah. Do you hear that? That sound is the green outer line separating itself from the loofah. So I'm hoping, because I did one as soon as we brought them in and dried it, and it just cooked. It was probably too green, hadn't dried long enough. Like I said, it's a trial, but let's try these. Anyway, these are going to be down here. Hopefully they will all dry. Sometimes you get this mold if they're too close together. Keep them turned. We'll just see. But I have several to play with, and it's one thing. It's good. You know, it is really good. So let's go upstairs. I've got my tray ready. I've got the oven on 200 degrees. I'll leave it open so it has some airflow, and we'll see how this works. But let's go upstairs and cut these things open. Okay, now last year, Donna gave me my first loofah because she wowed me with hers. And I did dry the one she gave me, and it turned out fine. But these are mine that I've grown. What I've read is you do cut the tops and the bottoms off. I'll scoot my tray out of the way. There is a liquid, a real gooey liquid. There's lots of seeds inside. And once I roast this, the seeds aren't viable. But let's see. That felt good already. Let's see. Take that off and that off. That allows for moisture to escape. And last year what I did too is I cut mine in half. And I'm going to put these on the tray.
Let's get a good look.
Yeah. So this is the inside. Like if I would take these out before they're roasted, they could be seeds that you could grow more loofah. And,
are you actually going to grow more loofah?
This just made me so happy.
What?
Because the first loofah we did,
the
skin is starting to peel away. That is what this is all about. So
well, get it in the oven.
I'm going to get it in the oven.
Damn it!
Look at that. Isn't it funny? My heart's racing. Anyhow, oh, look at that. So it's a matter of drying.
Yeah.
Letting them. If I'm in zone 6B, and these take over 100 days, 120 days to ripen. I'll put that on the screen. And when mine were found, we were getting our first frost, and that was last week. So these have been in the house, and I didn't want them to get frosted, so I brought them inside.
Quit playing with it.
Yeah, girl. I will. Though that's going to go in the oven. Let me go ahead before I put that in the oven, and let's just see.
Yeah, I heard a crack. You got the mic right there.
Listen to that. So I'm going to see if I can peel this.
Or just stick it in the oven.
Stick it in the oven. I'm going to cut this dark off.
Yeah.
Because like I said, this morning I was doing some research.
Not good.
That doesn't look good. I think I'll keep cutting.
Cut a little bit deeper.
I'm going to go deeper, Reg. Just because we can. This may not. Let me just peel this apart and see. Look at this peeling apart. That's fun, because this is how they should peel apart. Yeah, this one's too far gone.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, because I was watching this person, and she said sometimes you can cut the bad off, but it hadn't gone all the way through.
Down through there. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one will go into the compost. And Well, we'll see how these do. So it's going to take me about an hour. I'll turn it probably every 20 minutes. I'll check on it after 20 minutes.
So remind us what the temperature.
This is 200.
And the door's open.
And the door is open. Now the first time we did this about a week ago, I did 300. It was probably for an hour, and I've got a picture. I'll put it on the screen. It just went to mush, so it really got cooked. So I'm going to try this 200 slow bake to dry, and I don't know. I'm not going to jinx myself, but when I could see that it was releasing itself from the actual loofah inside, and then what we'll do, we'll clean it up, and I'll show you that if the process works out. So let's put it in the oven. I am so excited to feel and to hear that crackle. But, you know, I will, yes, Reggie just asked, would I do these again? I'm going to, because as you know, keep this open. Thanks, Reg. The vine is gorgeous, and the blooms were gorgeous.
They were.
Yeah, and I have the space, and it's already wired. So I will try it at least one more time, because you're not an expert the first time you do it in anything. And practice makes perfect, and more practice makes more perfect. That's what they taught me in school 100 years ago. So anyhow, I'll bring you back when we have success today. Okay, so it's been almost an hour, so I'm going to get them out of there. I kept turning them about every 15, 20 minutes, and let's get them out of the oven. We'll see how they look. You know, you get so excited, and I want things to work. Let me turn the oven on. Don't want to forget that. Okay, there's a little bit of sap coming out of this one. Now we just have to let them cool before I peel, and then we'll wash them out. The sap that's in there, we'll wash them through, and then we'll have to let them dry, standing on its side so that it will dry clear through, flipping them throughout the day. But this is the one I had from last year. I gave the others away, and this is what they look like when they're dry. This has been our body scrubber in our shower, and so it's pretty cool if it works. But if not, I've got more to try. So I'll keep you posted. We're going to let those dry, and I'll get back with you. Well, I don't know if I'll give up or not.
Yeah.
So here we are, and this isn't what it's supposed to look like. I don't believe. I mean, it peeled off good, but this goopy stuff, I'm going to, this is kind of gross.
Yeah, it's real gross.
Yeah. I'm going to stick it back in the oven. I'm making up my rules right now as I go, because this is not, I just think mine were just too ripe still to even try and think about drying this out.
So maybe next week?
I don't know. I'll keep doing this. Number one, when you dry these, like this was turning a little yellow and brown, this part of the skin, which is supposed to. This one stayed more green, didn't change any color. It had been an hour. So, you know, this is the fun part about trying something new. There's a lot of things I can do differently next year, and this is what happens to me. If I say I'm not going to do it again, I will do it again until there's success. So with the gourds downstairs, I am going to let them dry another week or so. I have just been online looking, and there's a woman who lets hers dry indoors like I'm doing, good air circulation for at least 40 days.
40 days.
40 days. So I may do that again unless I start filling them and I see them changing colors. And then we'll do a quick little update. And I just don't think there's any safe.
I can't look at it.
Get close. No. Look at this. You know, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think the fibers are going to work. I mean, it peeled at least, but this just looks wrong. Yeah, this just looks like
wrong. That's wrong.
This is not right.
No,
this is wrong.
We wouldn't even show
the fibers haven't dried out. So, yeah.
God.
Go in my compost. So that's good. So second attempt, because the first attempt cooked worse than that, I think. And the second attempt is not much better, so they aren't ready to be dried. But thanks for following along. I mean, are you on the edge of your seat to see if I can get one to dry, either in the oven or on the counter downstairs? That's it for today, but I will keep you posted. This is going in the compost. I can't stand to smell it.